Anyway, how are you?
I'm good, and how are you?
I'm good.
Yes.
Is it your first time being on a podcast?
This is my first time being on any podcast ever.
Yeah, ne?
Ever.
How do you feel being on a
I'm
podcast?
so
Scared?
excited.
Not scared?
No.
A lot of people are about to
Nah, I couldn't wait.
You couldn't?
I couldn't wait.
Wow.
I woke up and I was like, yay, I must give it a go. Pute, I must go now.
Wow, ne?
Yeah.
No, that is nice. Normally, when I host this podcast, like I interview like entrepreneurs and everything.
Yeah.
You know? So this kind of podcast I'm gonna have with you today is kind of like different because it doesn't talk about business, but it talks about a subject, that affects like a lot of us, most of us,
Yes.
And then I saw you on WhatsApp one time, The reason why you are here is because of the conversation we had on WhatsApp, based on your status,
Yeah.
You posted something, I commented, and then you explained why you posted that,
Yeah.
And then I liked how you laid it out to me,
Yeah.
I was like, this is very nice. It would be nice maybe to have something like this on a podcast to discuss it, So for those who don't know, like what we talked about, on WhatsApp, it was about mental health.
Yes.
And then somehow you were interested, like you
Yes.
wanted to talk about it, It's like there's something you want to share,
Yes.
So for those who don't know, you are not a psychologist.
I am not a psychologist, but I studied educational psychology.
You studied educational.
This is how to help children to skip the barriers of like to open their minds for them to be able to learn. Yeah.
Okay. So it's educational.
Educational.
Why specifically educational psychologist? Only other what psychologist?
There are there's psychotic psychology, which is people who go through a different mental state. Like there's a lot of mental health out there.
Yes.
I can't name them. There's a lot.
Yeah, ne?
So the last time I exam, that's when I remembered them.
Okay.
But for now, I don't remember them specifically.
So,
but I do have the skills, and I am very educated in this subject.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are qualified. Like you had your qualifications.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, also Thobeka, by the way.
Thobeka.
Thobeka bani? Pato.
Pato is in Phato.
Okay. Where are you from?
I am from, I was born in Paradegral Hospital with my twin.
Sounds apartheid.
Now they call it Joseph Yahoo.
Yahoo. Yahoo is like Chinese Yahoo.
Yeah, Yahoo.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what it's called now.
Wow.
Actually.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I was raised Thobeka style.
Wow.
Yeah.
Viva. Aman.
I was raised in Beggersdal. I grew up in Beggersdal.
Wow, that's nice.
Like most of my life. Basically, we have to buy gai.
Hey.
Kuma gaeng.
Arma kotuka rona.
Rona gai ke ko Beggersdal.
Yeah, ne?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, it's like, but it is Xhosa.
Yeah.
So my grandmother and grandfather came this side to Joburg when they were children.
Yes.
Like 15.
15. Okay.
So actually my grandmother was born this side. My grandfather came here when he was 15 with his parents.
Okay.
So basically before in like we were the first people to
camp.
Yeah.
To colonize the place.
Yeah, that's us.
Wow.
So Beggersdal I wanna how to Chin Town.
Yeah.
Like the graves, but people don't know that they are there.
Okay.
But they are my families.
Okay.
So that's how long.
So those graves are divisible. No
They're not visible. They're
no
not,
longer functioning.
I think Mikuku are getting closer and closer to them actually.
So which means people are camping on top of people's graves.
Yeah. And they don't even aware.
They're not even aware.
No.
But they get shocked when they get bad dreams.
And then they are there
I'm
building.
joking. That is crazy. So which section at Beggersdal?
So go uptown, no?
Uptown.
Johnson.
Yeah.
That's where I was raised. And then, basically my whole family
Yes.
was raised in that house.
Wow, that is dope.
Kumkunya, Makulu, and Tatemkulu.
Yeah.
Grandmother and grandfather.
That's Mkuku.
It was for whom apartheid. But before for whom apartheid, it was first Bahile. It was like a hut.
A hut.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ne?
Yeah.
Oh no, that is dope.
Yeah.
So why do you wanna like talk about mental health?
You see, I don't think people are aware, but our mental health, it basically, it is how we are going to live our whole lives.
Okay.
As not Thobeka.
Yeah.
My mental health right now is going to state how I'm going to live my life and my son's life, not just mine. I'm also impacting his life as well.
You're influencing him.
I'm influencing him as well.
Yes.
So what my mind state is right now is going to determine how we are going to live our lives.
Yes.
So everybody, as well as an individual, your mental health is going to state how you're going to live your life.
And what kind of person you'll become.
Exactly. So those who are traumatized and those who've been through serious traumas,
yes,
you'll find that they will run to alcoholism, drug abuse, and you are self-inflicting pain on yourself because you want to forget about that pain, but it's now you're living this destructive life on a day-to-day because of that pain.
Yes.
So you see, everything that happens to us, it's all about where we are mentally.
Mentally, no? Yeah. And there are many ways of like tackling your mental issues.
Those someone who self-reflects and says, I can't live like this, man. Something must change. You will make a change. You will find ways to get help. Yeah.
So the story of you like painting, when I read it, it looks like I want you to share, like to reshare it,
Okay.
Yeah. But for me, before you reshare it, for me it looks like for you to find yourself, in that path whereby you're painting, which means you come from a very hectic situation that kind of like affected you mentally, and then you needed distraction.
Yes.
And then if you don't mind, I don't know how personal it is.
I don't mind.
Yes.
I don't mind.
What is it?
Okay, so the thing is with me,
Yeah.
when I left high school, this was in 2014.
Yes.
You are supposed to leave high school and go to university. But if there's not that, your mental state, you're confused. My mom is unemployed.
Okay.
There's a lot of I think I'm not capable of doing this. But happy you tell yourself, but I want to be something in life, So I started I applied for NSFAS.
Yes.
And when I applied for NSFAS, okay, fine, I get funding. Now I'm like, now that I got funding, what must happen? I must get a school. So I got a school, UNISA. It's a distance learning.
Yes.
So I'm not used to distance learning.
Okay.
The only thing I knew was going to a classroom, Google Mistress Abu. Go back home. Now distance learning,
you're being exposed to a new way of doing things.
I must do this myself. Like
you have to push yourself now.
Exactly, discipline. I don't know how to do that.
Yes.
Sharpo, I tried to do this distance learning. I don't have a laptop. Now I have to run to the internet cafes to get work. So it's hard. It's so difficult. So I thought to myself, you know what? Let me just maybe, because the first year, I don't want to lie, I failed.
Okay.
Like dismal.
Wow.
Because I don't have the resources.
You were doing what? What course were you doing?
I was doing education.
Education, okay.
So I don't have the resources. I don't have nothing. So the second year after failing, I got this guy. No?
Yes.
So he was like, so what are you doing with your life? I was like, no, I'm just studying at the moment, but it's not going well.
Yeah.
So he was like, okay. He worked go MTN, but not MTN, these small shops. I mean the big branch.
Okay.
Like, yeah. So he had the router, like they come so using Baba File like 2 with Wi-Fi, everything set up. And he's like, no, just let me borrow you one. And then at that time, I don't even understand how Wi-Fi works.
Yeah. You're new to this thing.
I'm new to this
Wow.
thing. And this guy is just offering me this thing.
2000?
This was in 2016.
2016. Okay,
like
yeah, it was
10 years ago, yeah.
it's crazy.
So he offers me this router and stuff. Okay, fine. And then he's like, I do have an extra laptop. Twara. And I'm like,
Eish.
okay, thanks. Like, I'm not used to someone
Being
being nice and just giving. But because I'm so young and I'm so naive. You can't just expect to be given Dilo with nothing in return.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. You thought you had been blessed. You thought you were fortunate.
I thought, ow.
Hey, lucky me.
Lucky me. He used to take me out to places. They're like
nice,
like proper nice, like proper
places
nice.
you have never been
places
to before.
I've never been
You're
to before. I'm not used to this. And then just go and just have a nice chill day. No stressy, no ingy. It's like this guy what I need right now in my life, you know? So I thought, wow, like I might this guy you know?
You were ticking all the boxes.
Yeah, you know, it is human to feel these emotions, to feel like what's going on? You know? So
and that in shining armor.
You know, and I was young and he was like, I think you should move in with me.
Who said the guy?
Oh. And I'm thinking,
but then by that time you see who guy you do see who it's like
no, it's like
you're just being naive. This guy he wants to
I'm
assist
naive
me. No.
But like Ridula, no, we've been after him helping me out, we started dating.
Yes.
For like a year.
Oh, right.
Before I'm gonna move in.
Okay.
Move in.
Yes.
So I was like, okay. Why not? Why not?
You're grown.
I'm grown.
You're allowed.
I just as learning, so why not? I think even like my mom, I can be like, okay, I'm moving out. Yeah, and in her head, because I don't know how to put it. She thought, like, I found the perfect guy. When she saw my life changing, like, this guy is really helping my daughter out, you know. So let her, like, go, you know.
Yeah.
And then we moved in together. I stayed with him. And things were okay. I was studying. And then, like, that first year, I got distinctions only.
Wow. That's nice because of you had the resources, you had someone who was supporting you, you know, everything, yeah.
Like it's like show my results. He's like, I told you can do it.
And then
I
think this guy, you know, I think this guy brings some positive energy in my life.
And then like, it was like I didn't think like I could pass without going to a lecture. Okay. I was doing it myself.
Online.
And then how I'm sitting, I used to sit down, open my textbooks.
Yeah.
Quiet, everything was.
So back then, we was in Felicity saying, each and every time when you have to study, you have to go into internet cafe.
And the
time is limited. The resources are limited.
Assessment. Internet cafe, they charge you 5 rand per
hour, 30 minutes, whatever.
I'm trying to push now. Push it was. I think I already knew. We were in Kako Rimser.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was like a very nice area.
Yeah, the Rimser is the first time hearing that name.
Yeah, Rimser. But people who know Rimser know Rimser. Kako
Rodipot. Okay.
Yeah, what's the small? Clear water, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Cradlestone Clearwater.
Yeah.
So I stayed for a year, and then after a year, like Kawana, he was starting to change.
So to say,
Yeah, like saying very mean things. Like, I'm taking a push this schooling thing of yours can't do
But it's been a year.
But it's been a year, and I'm like, dude, you know, when we met, it was my second year.
But repeating.
Yeah, but I was repeating because I failed.
So it's like
like
I'm doing my first year.
So like, can you be patient? I'm like, try my best to abona how I kabala. But I don't think it was the studying. I think he was just I get like being fed up or what.
Yeah.
But like he had that thing like, hey, like I've been helping you when like if it's
what's the rush? Why is he rushing you to finish? And then what's the rush?
I think Lene maybe he felt financially strained, but I don't know if that was the case, or maybe there was someone accompanying Lene and he felt like, oh, yeah. You understand?
Yeah.
I mean, he won't be truthful. He won't tell me the truth. What was the problem?
Yeah.
But he started to be very mean. Like it's like like what do you want here?
They're enough of you.
Yeah. Yes. And I was like, okay, how do I go about this now? This guy, like, I thought, oh, this is it. You know, my life is going well.
I'm passing.
And now he's going.
Changing now.
He's changing on me. So he got very like, mean to a point where he feel like, you know, I'm not welcomed anymore here. I'm not welcomed.
No more. I want to learn.
Like, just go back home. So home now was in Western area because we already had a house move called Western area.
Okay.
So came back home, and when I came back home, I felt like I'm back to square one. Because when I came back, he was like, no, bring my stuff.
Ah, man. What?
Bring my stuff, because like please that laptop, I bring my Wi-Fi.
You're going back to the internet cafe.
I'm back to internet cafe, back to
the same thing that got you failed in the first place.
Like, Bona. Wow. But okay, when I come to being honest, okay, fine, he was rude and mean. Mara, like, the first initial thought to myself, everyone needs to take accountability. Why I was attracted to him, and why, because of he gave me that hand. You know, it's not because it was a genuine attraction. Oh wow, I like you. It
was kind of like conditional.
Yeah, it was like, okay, I'm getting this from you, I'm getting that, so
it's a good deal.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Makes sense.
It makes sense. Yeah.
So I think, Linda, at some point, you as a person, Tanto, you must look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Honestly, I went there for what I was getting.
Yeah.
So coming back and facing the reality, and now back to square one, I was depressed. I will not say Nikil Sharp, I was not. Yeah. I was not okay.
Because of course. You think about your educational life.
Yeah.
You think about the relationship you had with this person.
Yeah.
Like how close you were. Yeah. How helpful he was to you. Yeah. And now he's changing.
I'm confused. And you can't make someone. I can't get into your body and make you treat me how I want you to treat me. Everyone's got their own choices, and so I had to accept what was happening. I had to come back home. Yeah. And coming back home with that
thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So is he okay, fine. I don't know, is he like the father of your child?
No.
He's not, just a different guy. Okay. And then you got home. How did you like cope with the rest of the...
So being home, number one, when you're depressed, you don't know you're depressed.
Okay.
You feel a certain weight. Like, it's like, like, Phambili uphi? Where's the way forward more?
You know, how do I identify depression? Because I've been depressed in my life, and
Yeah.
I only get depressed when I'm in a situation and I have no solution for it. Like I have no hope for it.
Yeah.
That's when that overwhelming feeling it comes. The feeling of being defeated.
True. That is very true.
The cloud, because of now you have no solution. There's no hope.
Yeah.
Like maybe you want hope that chance you can work on it. You know, you can comfort yourself with it. You know.
Yeah.
So for me, depression is when like I'm in a situation. I'm like, it feels hopeless.
Exactly.
You're in a situation whereby you feel like it's unreversible.
Like
yeah. And other things happen maybe that might depress people, and maybe let's say you get sick.
Yeah.
And then you see
there's no turning back. Yeah.
This is my thing now.
Yeah.
That hopelessness.
It kills you.
It shatters you
spiritually.
It kills you.
True. Because now you're thinking, every day.
You know.
Like that's my life, and you don't think beyond how I can live.
You know.
Yes. So that's depression. Your mentality, your brain is negative.
It clouds you.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
I was so depressed. On a daily basis.
Yeah.
When my mom said, Thobeka, Vuka, cleaner, it was hard. It was like someone is dragging me to do this. So I said, I'm from Kale.
Yes.
And I saw this paint, the brush, everything set up. So front opposite, he had tools like handyman. Brush man. I need a paint brush. Clean up brush. Fence. And he was like, I have to see this. And then like he helped me out with like proper equipment and stuff. You stare it first. And I was like, okay, sharp. Now I see. I got this. And I started to paint. And I first thought to myself, let me just start. Mara, you've got that thing like I want to see the end.
Yes.
And there's that thing of perfection is like you don't know. I could tell her go far. So you're focused so much on this thing, this everything, like, and they're like first coat, second coat, everything. So I was so focused, and they're like, get 5. What?
You're preoccupied.
Yeah, like. Where did my day go? I've been doing this since 7 it's 5.
And during that time, whatever that used to be in your mind, it was no longer there.
It was no longer there. I was now because
something came and hijacked your mind, something more positive.
You understand? So I was focused on what I was doing. And this wall was big. It was a corner house. So I had to paint from so it was like, I think I took 2 weeks.
Wow.
2 weeks.
Just in jail.
And like a whole month. Just painting. He ended up even giving me an overall.
Okay.
Overall. Started painting. And I remember my nephew was like, Auntie Marawena, you're a girl now, busy.
Yes.
Like he couldn't understand what Auntie is doing.
Lina, when I saw it on WhatsApp, it was kind of like interesting because of maybe normally, especially as a girl, I think if you want to distract yourself, you try to do some girly stuff, maybe knit, maybe I don't know, do girly stuff, maybe do laundry or whatever, but you chose, to do some hard labor stuff.
So like what is expected of a guy to do.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was me. They were like shocked. This girl.
Wow. And then you found out to be very therapeutic.
It was because of after that month.
Yes.
At all of nothing.
Yeah.
Like I even forgot why I was depressed in the first place.
Yeah.
So after the wall was done, okay, now I'm finished. Okay, what's my next step? Like, what is now? I could think of.
Now?
I could think of a way forward. I was not at that place where it's healing. There's no pambil, there's no back. I knew I had to move forward, and I accepted my mistake on moving into with a guy without marriage.
We learned the hard way.
You know, I accepted my failure.
Yeah.
There's nothing more powerful than accepting your failure and your wrongdoings and your mistakes. Once you accept it and you mana I'm okay.
Yeah, it's a long time, no?
Yeah.
After going back home, did you ever like feel lonely? Since he was the guy who was supporting you, you share everything with him.
I felt, oh gosh, like that person when Harishibile TV and I find something interesting,
comment on
and then like we laugh about it. Oh, it's like this and that, you know.
The friendship.
Yeah, that partnership.
The friendshipness of it.
So there was that feeling of like, it took me maybe 6 months to get over, like.
6 months.
6 months to
6
get
months of torture. That's the torture.
6 months. It was that after that whole painting, because when after I came back, I started the painting.
Yeah.
And then I could think of a way forward, but I still at the back of my head had that thing. Yeah, it was not bad.
So I want to understand, Anne.
Yeah.
What's more painful, Anne, or depressing? Is it because of maybe he pushed you away, or because of you feel like you were starting to love him, or you were in love with him? You don't want to when you love someone and then they cut you off, and then you still have that love for them. You don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
So what is it? Is it them like pushing you away, not supporting you no more, or the love you had for them?
Yeah, it was. I felt betrayed.
Okay.
I felt betrayed. I felt why I moved in with, like, for me, moving in with him was such a big sacrifice on my part.
Yes.
I'm moving away from my home, you know,
family,
yes,
the comfort place.
my comfort, and I'm coming here to you to start something, and this is the treatment.
You took a leap of faith.
Yeah, this is the treatment I'm getting.
Damn.
Yes. There's that thing like, how dare you?
Yes.
But after that, how dare you? It's like, I mean, he's got his
own things. Yeah. He got his own things. Because I think the clarity of intentions.
Yeah.
What was his intentions?
Yeah.
So I guess maybe if you knew his intentions from the get-go, maybe you could have maybe saw this coming. Yeah. But you know, guys are guys, you know.
You know that saying, guys are guys. Guys are guys, but at the end of the day, we are all human beings with emotions.
Yes. Yeah.
So.
And then during that month of painting, what were you doing with your studies? Were they on pause or?
My studies were never on pause. Yeah. It was like that painting. The distance learning, it's like you have an assignment March and it's maybe Feb.
So you have time.
Okay. But I had March if there's 10 assignments.
Yeah.
That's why people do them before time.
Yeah.
So now like rather that pressure.
Doing things on the deadline.
Yeah. But I stuck it through like 1 hour. Back to the internet. Even the guy, the small ShopRite, he even knew me. Sometimes he was like, okay, for now, just it's next time. Yeah.
So he was the one who was helping you.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah, because I was there so many times. I spent so much money on that internet cafe.
So you finished the course, right? You did manage to finish.
I did, but when I thought to myself, you know what, after the painting, I was enlightened. I was like, I need a way forward. And then I started the preschool. I'm Xperience nursery school.
You started after doing your?
No, I was still studying.
Oh, I was studying.
Still studying. Yes. And I was having I had children. I was the owner.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here we go again, entrepreneurship.
Yeah. So, and you see what it did for me, this painting. My mind was blocked for a certain time. Maybe it needed that for me to be able to come up with my next plan. Because I knew I needed to finish my degree.
Yes.
But I knew, okay, NSFAS has its ups and downs.
Okay.
Sometimes you need to buy textbooks. I didn't give you money. Like studying kichalete. And if you have a parent that's unemployed and you came into Luwan, you need to make a plan. So I started a crèche and I had money coming in. So I bought my laptop, bought Wi-Fi, all those things. From that guy, I paid, I giggled it for myself.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Where did you open like this crèche? In your yard?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I saw an opportunity. Okay, you know what? This this can be something like in my head. It was like, can I really do this? But once I started having those 10 kids, I said,
yeah, ne?
I can do this.
So was it like a daycare or aftercare?
It was aftercare, daycare, together.
A combination of things.
I had
so you were using like your actual house.
I was using to accommodate all these children. I had the dulo tables.
Everything.
Itumeleng primary school donated some chairs for me.
Kids.
No,
chairs.
Like chairs,
okay.
the dafule, the dulo. Nice. I had maybe 5 people working for me.
How did you get that donation?
Like I went out and I promoted myself. Okay. I knocked on doors. I talked to people.
You know, growing up, you know, I used to have fear of like disabled people.
Yeah.
Like I used to be afraid of them.
Yeah.
You know? So I didn't understand why, but now like I'm good, you know, like I understand the person is disabled.
Yeah.
Back then they looked, because I was not like I grew up in an environment where I've never been exposed to someone who was disabled in that way. You know? And then I think the first time I kind of like saw, you know, like disabled people, you know, I was doing, I think maybe grade 7.
Yeah.
And it was something new. I didn't understand. It was like a movie, you know.
You know,
I remember like assignment and then we had to go to to do some research in Yan. And then we went there. I didn't know what was there. You know? We went there, you know. We got in the facility and then I saw like these kids, you know, but they were kind of like different from me.
Yeah.
And yeah, the way I consumed it, you know, it was like a shock, you know, and it scared me, and I kind of like ran away, you know. So I was like, I
it's so like as a child, did you not that we are not exposed to?
Yeah.
And like, how we born it's like, what's this?
And like shocked me, like so, it was so scary. Man.
Yeah.
I thought maybe they were gonna. I was so scared, or maybe like they look so different. I thought they could easily like maybe hurt me, harm me, or even eat me. You know, I don't know. It was different, you know. But sometimes being a child, you know, you can be like stupid sometimes, you know.
True, it's a learning process.
Yeah,
it's a learning process. It's a learning process.
Yeah. I wanna ask you, with your experience, it's very traumatic at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Do you think it has now affected you on how you view relationships?
You know what? True. I won't lie and say, for me, at some point, I thought men are a certain type, and that's it. Mara, like the more and especially now that I'm 30, 31,
right behind you.
I feel that, man, it's not, men are a certain way, maybe majority, but like,
yes.
So I had to, when you grow up, you learn why to die, that there's women who are like this, there's men who are like this.
Yes.
But
yes.
So it just depends on who you meet.
So one day when you say you meet your love of your life, do you think that certain things you will do to make sure that what happened doesn't happen again? Or it's something that you never know, you have to just take a leap of faith and then because of you can't tell how things will end. But at the same time, you don't want to go through certain things, you know. So the question is, how maybe do you make sure you don't go through something like that. Some people, especially ladies, who like, okay, fine, for me to make sure I don't go through something like that,
Yeah.
instead of going to a man empty-handed,
Yeah.
let me have my own stuff, let me have my own house, let me
Yeah.
have my
Yeah.
a job, my
Yeah.
car and whatever, you know,
Yeah.
so that even if tomorrow, you know, we bore one another,
Yeah.
I know I don't leave empty-handed. I still have life, I still have stuff, you know.
And you know how when you speak like this, my twin,
Yes.
Thobeka, she's at that point where like she feels that as two individuals coming into a relationship,
Yes.
you both have to have your individual things. Like I came into this relationship because I want this from you. It must be pure intentions of love. That's it.
I like you.
That's it.
It has nothing to do with material
No,
stuff.
it's got
resources,
nothing to
whatever.
do with like you've got this and that and that. Lina, I'm not here to want this from you. Lina, you're not here to want this from
Yes.
me. Just for the sake of
Love.
love, of pure interest. Yeah.
Okay. So, but do you think you can allow yourself to go through something like that again?
A relationship.
Yeah. And then a guy like shows some sense of commitment, and they say, "Oh, come on, let's live together again."
You know why it's difficult now?
Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah.
Because now I give one, I have a son.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So it's always that if I was just me, maybe I would consider so many things.
So many things.
But now because I have him, and there's a lot of men out there who are not comfortable with the fact of
Crazy.
women with a woman with a child. So you always
single
need to
man.
think of these things.
Yeah.
Now that I'm entering a relationship, my baby's here.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for women, it's so unfair. I think because of a child, your chances of having a proper relationship will always be limited.
It will.
You will always be disadvantaged.
Yeah.
Tell them naturally, like normal, they will have went maybe extra mile.
Yeah.
But you know, because of you have this bundle of joy.
Yeah. It's like that is true because I can't now pretend like my responsibility is not there.
Yeah. And then how does that like make you feel? Like what hope do you have like in terms of like relationship when there's this?
I remember we spoke of this, me and you go on WhatsApp. We spoke of, I told you I have a 5-year time frame.
Okay.
A duration, of 5 years. I feel that I can maybe start dating. But until then, I don't think it's possible.
Okay, so right now you're still on that 5-year.
I am still on it because.
So is it your first year or you're on your second year or third year now?
Now I'm on a first year.
You're on your first year?
Yeah, I'm on my first year.
That is nice.
Because he will be maybe 6 then. I'm because I'm my grade 1.
Okay, so we usually see your 5-year period is based on his age.
His age, definitely.
Or at least by the time after 5 years, you reach this age, and I think I'll be comfortable now.
Yeah.
To kind of like
to date and to explore and what. Yeah.
Do like women who have children like kind of like long for relationships, or do their children like keep them so occupied, and they invest so much love in their children that they end up ignoring some romantic relationships?
You know, let me go over this thing of psychology. As a child, once you see your parent dating a jola, a tandana, it has an impact on you when you're grown up. You'll find children, let's say your mom, you are 3 years old, your mom has a boyfriend, and then she's inside her bedroom with her man, and they're having sex, and you hear that.
It's crazy.
Unintentionally, you won't know what's going on, but you will hear these noises and stuff. You won't know it's people having sex.
But you hear strange noises.
Yeah, but when you are grown up and you're an older person, not even but it's rooted in your brain, and it comes like it will impact how your relationships personally with friends, teachers or whoever is in your life, it will impact.
It will affect.
You will have that thing of it's not distrust. It's like that barrier of like I need to make sure I put this right.
Thinking about it, why do you still maybe trying to find right words? It's the same as like maybe being raped. Someone who was being raped, there are chances that tomorrow they might be prostitutes. Or a lot of sex partners. Because of they trying to. Because of they're trying to validate to themselves that they have control over their bodies. Because of at first they didn't have, So to them it's like every time maybe they do prostitution or maybe they sleep with like a lot of people, it's like try to remind themselves, this is my body, I have a choice. But they don't see in the long term like the damage.
True. I know a rape victim. I'm not gonna mention names. But I know them when they eat go plating. Like I get it's a Sunday course. It's your rice, it's your meat, it's your different veggies. The food, they never touch each other.
They should never touch each other.
No, because of that trauma that happened when I was a child. It's a small thing. Your everyday life is impacted by what happened then. And then now like how if rice it's lily puts
what's happening?
Because it's touching and she was touched when she was a child. So it's the small things. It reminds you, trigger, even though you don't know why. Because I'm like rice lily puts
So like you're right on like maybe ojole and then you have a child.
No, it's like people. It's okay to. I'm not telling about young.
Yes.
Listen, I'm not telling you how you must live your life.
Yes.
Everyone has the right to do it their way. Babonang is the best way. But always consider, like for me, my child, when they are 15, 16, I gonna like all because of what I did, traumatize them when they're baby. Or when they are in their 20s, as I feel incapable of standing on their own, as I because of I entrapped their mind.
I think what you're doing is good, but I think even the time you start dating, like you shouldn't maybe expose your child to whoever you're with. Until I feel like maybe your child should see your romantic partner when they are around, when they are grown so much, like maybe around 18, 19. I think it's a perfect, I think from that time, that's when they can. Because if they get exposed from a young age, it's going to cause them some confusion because it's unnatural.
And listen, don't get me wrong. Kojola dating, it can come with good impact because I want him to know how to treat a woman one day.
Yes. So, but you can teach him. He doesn't need to see it from your partner.
Yeah, true.
You can teach him.
So you're right.
Because of the problem is that he's gonna see this guy. And then 2 months later, there's this guy.
Else.
And then he starts to lose like the sense of mama le papa. There's so many guys here. What's happening? So it might affect him in a very bad way. So have I felt something? I think maybe I don't know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because of the structure of relationship is very important. Like I was raised by my grandparents, and at a very young age, I think maybe 3 years old. Growing up, I thought they were like brothers and sisters. Because I'm growing, I'm trying to understand life, what's happening. I don't have the concept of like relationships, romantic relationships. I see like people that I live with. So I thought, because of even when they talk and when they talk about their past, they talk. It's like to me, it came as if a
brother and sister.
It was on the later stage when I also hold a happy. I'm like, no, these people are married. Do you understand? I'm raised by people that I don't even know who what's a
because they put friendship first.
Do you understand? That's structure. And is kinto like a causing guy, kinto get like I get a man and a woman being together.
Yeah.
Everything they do, they're together.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And I was never used to no. It's like
Yeah.
so that thing even now it kind of like affects like my relationship.
Yeah.
If like I approach someone,
Yeah.
I'm asking myself, what's your intention? Do you understand?
But in that, are you in a relationship now?
Yes, I am.
And the relationship you're in, whatever is happening in your relationship, when you are wrong, do you call yourself out?
When I'm wrong?
Hey.
Yeah. Now I'm a person who likes to communicate. I like to talk about things. You know. So I'm a communicator. So I'll point out like everything.
Okay.
You know, if yeah.
Good communication is good.
Yeah, good communication. Like communication, it raises a lot of confusion. You know, I know what you want. You know what I want. I know how to move around you. You know how to move around me. I didn't have to investigate. You can make things simple by just telling me instead of trying to investigate and do what just you know.
Yeah.
So communication is the best thing.
That's Lena. I'm for communication. I support.
For example, like and then you are quiet at the same time, and then somehow I have to figure out
what's wrong. Yeah,
that's not it.
Yeah.
That's not the way to go about it.
Yeah, no, I not like.
Do you understand?
Yeah,
you know, and complaining. People see complaining as like something bad, as like being attacked. But complaining, it's maybe your mind telling you, there's something that is happening that you're not comfortable with. So you're fighting. You're fighting until it was sharp.
Yeah.
And then I remember I made a scenario to my girlfriend. She was like, okay, fine. Maybe I like to complain. And I never like maybe talk about good things. Yeah. You know? Yeah. But I was like, if a kettle is working properly, you won't say, hey, this kettle is working properly. Every time you won't like compliment it. But if
it starts,
like, you know, you're gonna complain about it. You know, so complaining is like, it's not like I don't see the good things.
You wanted to go back to the perfection it was.
You know, it's like if I complain about the bad things, it's like I don't see the good things. I see the good things, but I'm okay with them. That's why like I don't like raise them. Like I'm okay. I'm like, I don't need to mention what else officers are saying. Sachets, I'm 6, sachets. Like sachets is good. But if something is not working, if something is not doing what it's supposed to do, you have to do something about it. But that's complaining.
I feel I have different emotions towards that.
You know, but complaining you shouldn't like take it as a negative thing. It's like a path, a direction.
Okay.
It's like a direction.
Okay.
For example, if there's a storm, and then your iron sheet is complaining, is going up and down. It says do something. There's something wrong with me. I'm not supposed to be like that. It's complaining every time when there's storm.
But now,
so you should go and fix it.
But that imperfection of them, I get like this kettle, them.
Yes.
Yeah, like sometimes sometimes I and now that's why you're complaining so much because of it's not working properly.
It's working in a way that it shouldn't work.
Yeah. But what if that's the nature of the kettle is supposed to be like this? And now you must just go with how that kettle is.
Yeah. I guess it comes to a point whereby if a kettle it's your expectations. You're expecting it to work like that. And if it doesn't meet those expectations, it becomes a problem. Do you understand? If you know when it rains, I shouldn't like be wet. And then you started to be wet now inside the house.
So you fix
it's a problem. You know, it's a problem. So for me, I have to first that's like communication. I have to first understand how to I'm too slow. Or you take 2 hours. Everything, you know. I know the kind of person you are. And then I build expectations based on what I already know about you. And then I'll only complain now when something that, you know, out of the blue, I'm surprised, you know.
Comes
with something different. Let's say you've never like left without telling me and I'm used to that. I'm used to you notifying me and whatever. And then you leave
without saying anything,
and then you come back and then you don't even say anything. It's like you like, what is this now? I'm not used to you operating like this, you know.
You want it a certain way.
Okay. Do you understand?
Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah. But completely like it's not a bad thing.
No,
it's just a, you know, So I'm a person who likes to communicate and everything.
No, I get that way of
So do you think so far, like, you think you have covered? Okay, fine. And there's a lot we can talk about. Because it's even my time.
Okay.
I don't know. We need to make part 2 of this, man.
Okay, let's conclude at part 2.
Yeah, we need to make, because I have questions. You know, I wanted to ask you, Jorge. You picked up a brush, right, to paint.
I did.
Were you tempted maybe to pick up something else? You made an illustration, that thing on WhatsApp, like something like drugs, you know. So I want us on our second session to embark on something like that.
Because I was listening to the radio, ne?
Yes.
And then listening to the radio, I'm thinking that they are saying that a lot of households are impacted by addiction.
Yes.
I thought to myself, wow, people are going through the most. Hey, but to like
yes,
there's a lot that's happening in our lives, and it just it hit me like sometimes when you're going through the most, like I went back to this situation.
Yes.
You don't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
Nothing goodnessly like that paint was just came through my way. But what if for that other person it was not paint clearing your way, it was someone offering you a drug. You understand?
Yeah. Because they serve the same people. They're
distracting you.
You know.
So it's like.
But the other one you can leave it. I like how you put it. The other one you can drop it. You can drop the paint.
Exactly.
But the other one now you're addicted to it. It stays
so it's
with
like
you.
Maybe you have a friend. Let's like drink. But not for you. It's like okay, like for this one time. But it starts being a habit now. You need this alcohol.
Wow.
Like for me, the painting. It took me a month. After a month, I was like, hey, let me put this paint brush down. But with substance, it's hard to
put it down. By the time you start to put it down, it's already not demanding.
Yeah, it's in your body, it's in your brain. It wants.
Man,
it wants.
Let's continue this, please. Let's continue this. Like, let me go and edit, and we need to come because I need to talk about your crutch business.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of I have a lot of questions.
Okay.
Let's make some other time, and then.
Sure.
Thanks for coming to the podcast.
Yeah.
Ciao.